Hey, y'all go tune in live right now to 88.9 WIT.
So it's Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys. You just tell y'all, man, my brother just keeps me laughing, right? So he just recognized that we got some new headphones for 2023. Let me just share that with y'all. And he says to me, "Is these headphones new?" I was like, "Bro, we came back in January. Yeah, we had new headphones when we came back in January."
I wasn't paying attention.
And so I shared with him why we have new headphones. The ones that was nice and cushy, and the people that got big heads, you could stretch it out. Or what's the other? Pray we ain't got no guests that got some big heads because we might be messed up. But I donated those headphones to work. Like the headphones they had there was like studio monitor, real small on your ears. The band that go over your head was worn out, and so the Lord led me to. I ain't finna preach, but the Lord led me to donate them headphones to the radio, to the gospel station actually. And what's crazy is everybody loves the headphones. I was concerned they was gonna come up missing. Because they was going to say, "Oh man, these stretch out good. It's actually black. It's not like the other ones where it was faded black. And, you ain't got tape over this part so the wires can stay together." These some nice headphones right here. I was concerned they might come up, but we've been doing well. Doing well, man. We're a whole month in, and they still there. We doing well.
No, I ain't peaked though, because, I be smoking too much weed. I don't be paying attention and stuff like that. But, yeah, though.
Yeah. So, since you just let the cat out the bag and all that stuff, we'll do one more before we get to our guests. I told her we like to laugh and all that stuff. You know what I love is, I normally have the sugar cookie with the M&Ms on it here. And I really believe I'm rubbing off on my brother. Do you know what? When I came in today, he offered me some of his. He made a stop down there before I got here to get him one.
Nah, what it was, I had the munchies, so I'm like,
see?
But I'm gonna stop at 7-Eleven though, so I ain't know what to grab. I said, "Sing, I just grab it." You feel me?
Right. Yeah. Did you see? He let us in that he had the munchies, so that means this whole show, we definitely gonna be laughing. I'm gonna let you introduce our guest because when you saw me post a flyer, you was like, "Whoa!" You actually called me. You was like, "What? She gonna be here for real?"
No.
You actually called me.
Nah, cause I make music, so I pay attention to what's going on in the city, and she got a name going up for herself. Plus, it's other reasons why I said that too, though. You feel me? Other personal reasons why I said that. So I'm like, okay, that. And then it made me think. I'm like, this show getting bigger and bigger. So you feel me? I like to see that we getting bigger guests. You feel me? Stuff like that. So that just means we're doing what we're supposed to do. But today we got on the third show of the year. You feel me? We got Miss Moni the G. You feel me?
It's Moni again.
Yeah, so you in the building, and man, you've been on like a radio interview tour. You know what I mean? And I love every bit of it because you was with my sis Mary J the other day at My Radio Chicago.
Yeah, I love Jay. She cool. My favorite chocolate baddie.
Yeah, and then of course she was with my girl from college, man, Frankie Robinson.
Yeah, I love Frankie. I love Frankie.
Yeah, so you've been making your rounds, but before I kick the interview off, I just gotta be real with you. I feel like when you made the post that you was getting ready to turn 40. I saw a lot of people was like, "No way. No way." Not that there's anything wrong with a person turning 40 or that they're supremely old or anything. But it's like, I really feel like when you said that, a lot of people was in disbelief. I'm serious. Like, I saw some of the comments and it was like, because be honest with you, I thought you were in your 20s.
I am.
Oh, so this one of those situations where 40,
I like the jokey joke.
40 is the new 20. Is that
I was born in 2000.
Okay. Oh, so you just playing?
No.
I'm not 40.
She 23 and
See,
23.
he ain't get
I'll
it.
be 23 on the
It
17th.
He ain't get it.
You ain't get it.
Okay. Well, I'm glad because I was like, yeah, she definitely don't look. She got hair. Look.
How you thought she was?
40.
What? Huh?
No. Yeah, because there was a post and there was different people that were saying, "No way." And I was
I
in the
was
same
40 in
thing. Like I I didn't believe it either. I was like, man, I said, okay, if she say so, but
Oh man, hey, he thought you were man. Look, you ain't seen somebody 40 look that good.
Yeah.
My mother is 40.
Right, it's some
Yeah.
good people.
Yeah, and
I
my
mean-
mama look good too.
But why is he looking at
Shout
you
out-
like this,
shout out to
man?
Mama G.
I'm
Shout out Mama
looking
G.
at you like that. 'Cause nah, you ain't think she
I'm
was
thinking
40,
he
though.
realized. Now he thought I was 40.
Yeah. So those of you that's on the live that might have been a little bit fooled, she ain't 40. I know she wasn't. I know she wasn't. See?
That's why you came to the show to see it.
You was dead. You was so serious. You.
Right? He said when I see him 40
I'm
on the post.
I'm glad you clarified it though, because you never know, it might be some people out there. I'm glad you clarified.
Is you high?
Nine,
I'm high, but is you high?
Gotta be fried.
Gotta be fried.
All right, so it's Fusion Radio. Back to our regularly scheduled program. We've clarified and we've got it out the way. She's not 40 people. She's not. She's not. I believe all the time.
Start the interview out like that. It's funny though. This is what I be talking about. You be tweaking me out though. Like,
Hey,
So I want to get into what inspired you to start rapping on a serious level.
so I've been rapping since like 2009, making CDs with my uncle and stuff. When he passed, that's when made me really start rapping. Then in like 2019, I started going to the studio. 2020, I dropped my first video, and I just been going up ever since, like consistently working.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. All right, so since I done started off laughing, I'll let my co-host, who has come out and fully told us that he's high, I'll let you go ahead and jump on in and give us a...
I'm hot, but I ain't fried though. You feel me? Like that's I don't know.
Yeah,
When
come
you
on,
fry,
come
you can't even.
Nah,
You
you
feel me?
can't
See,
function.
you fried. You feel me? You fried without being fried.
Right.
You feel me? You don't get it though, but yeah. What I was finna say. So with me being an artist myself, you know, I know it's a different process. Like with people when they go to the studio and make music and stuff. So what's your process when you go to the studio? Like how you like certain things to be set up? Like you get high or like how your process is in the studio?
I get high all day, but I like to just go in the studio with a beat and just get on it. Like I write because that sound raw, that freestyling,
Yeah.
and it take less time than actually saying it and deleting it. Then writing it and deleting it, it's easier.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Because sitting there trying to punch in and out throughout the whole track, you definitely will be there for a minute. If you ain't
Good
got
2
it.
hours for one song.
Definitely.
When I could just write it and go in the studio and be done in 15 to 30 minutes. Like,
For sure. So is it like a specific producer you be locking in with and working with, or you be working with all different type of people?
I work with different people, but my top two are RJ on the track and Choo Choo.
RJ on the track. I've been hearing a lot about RJ on the track.
Yeah.
Definitely. One thing I did want to talk about though, and that's another reason why I was excited when I seen that you had on that she was gonna be on the show, is I've been seeing a lot that you've been doing with the other girls in the city
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I'm like, I like that movement though, cause we needed something new in the city, and that's what they bring into the city. Like
Yeah.
I won't even necessarily say a female group, cause they are their own artists, but they came together to make this new song.
Yeah, I'm glad you said we're not a group because everybody be like, so is it a group? Like, I'm glad y'all know it's not a group. Like, we independent artists that support each other.
And they all stand on their own, and they all got their own little lane and their own
Yep.
little flow.
All got motion. It's up.
That's what's up. So how much fun was it doing like a song with them and doing music with them in general?
It was fun, but we were so busy during the time, like individually, that we just link up anywhere. Like, if she got a video shoot, she got a video shoot, we going there within us having to make this song, right? Mello has sent all of us the beat. Like, we got in the studio and just laid the verses. We never even heard each other verses or nothing. The song just perfectly fit together.
No doubt, no doubt. So I gotta definitely do this. Like, how did you come up with your stage name?
My name is Moni, like E Money. I just took the E off. And I say the G a lot in my music, so I just changed it to the G. Like, it was just Money at first, all caps. Then I just added the G, because when you look up a certain name and somebody got that same name, it's gonna be all different people. If they look up Money the G, they gonna see me.
Your energy when it comes to your music is crazy, and I feel like since I acted a fool at the beginning of the interview, let's just go ahead and get to some of your music before I say something else stupid in a second. We got Backy and Mo, and then we got Fall Line Finish. Talk to me about Talk to me about which one you want to play first, or like you play music director, and then tell us about the single.
I mean, it don't matter which one you play first because I like all my music, so.
Alright.
It's up to you.
Alright, well, Keith, what you think, man? You want support? Which one should we play? Should we play
Fall in Line or Back in Mode?
Fall in Line?
I want to see what's to Fall in Line. So
Alright, so talk to us, what's the backstory with Fall in Line?
I just.
Well, it's our girl. Tell us who it is, Keith.
Moni is G.
It's Moni again.
Alright, I love it, man. Fall in Line is in your ears right now. It's Fusion Radio. That's not you. You want the game. You want the game.
So what about tours? Bullets in front, so come on course. Every occasion we popping out trim. Let's put that on it, spend on the floor. On the dancing bag, I never thought I'm a micro. I go too crazy, I guess I'm a psycho. Jammy said just when it look like a light show. She wanna fuck, knock out, night. You just look, and I told them if you just keep up. I wanna make got something to say, but not on bitch. We meet up, watch what you say. You talk to the G when you talking to me. Don't just speak up. I'm really on my can't nobody do fucking G. I'm still wanna eat me up. When I was sick, it's the gun, my hand gon' get you sketchy. We got on the list, all type of G in this virtue for the city. Full beat illustrated, I see the game, you know they come with me. We got on the 50s, we get busy, we spend time, we get busy. Stay by the it's no round of applause. I do what I want, I don't care what it costs. I'm jumping the oil, don't wanna look out. I got the sauce, you wanna look out. Stop all the captions, meet at the bank, I don't care what you say, just up in the world. Can't all put a dub in the tank, I don't care what I talk about, we still have a troll. Fall in line, you gon' see fall in line. Up love on back attack. Yeah, baby, love when I throw it back. See, asking niggas, man, I know I'm pretty and I'm a dog. Will still ain't never gonna leave my side, but I ain't close doors to G free. My favorite position is when I ride. Hit on the back while I'm throwing it. Man, ain't coming up slow, but I'm like, I'm fast. Back with the blue now, I'm cool to dance. So like a fist, so I'm out of crack. Free through the week, but I'm only the reaper. Money for president, but I'm still lead on. Only the colors, just don't get the heat on. Don't touch the shit, don't make me do enough of that freak bitch. Give me a beat, you know the hood princess gon' slap. I know I'm gon' make it, cause I cannot lose. I've been stepping on you, bitch, go step to the stack. All of this passion that I've been applying. Talk to not too long, you know I'm a shack. I don't mind this everywhere that I go, cause you know I'ma do my legends every time. I'm in the pressure, what about yours? Doing my intro, on my report. Every occasion, we popping out trim. Bitch, put that on it, finish us on the floor. Only go back like a rip up a micro. I go too crazy, I guess I'm a psycho. Damn, they listen, it look like a light show. She wanna fuck, knock out, night. They like money, just slow down. I told them skip, just keep up. I wanna they got something to say, but not on to this. We meet up. Watch what you say when you talk to the G, when you talking to me, or just speak up. I'm really young, but I can't nobody do this. G, I'm still wanna eat me up.
Woo! Y'all saw me in here?
All I'm gonna say is those of you from Chicago know that beat and know that she went crazy on it. I feel like I need like Clues bombs, you know what I'm saying? Power 105. I need Funk Flex's bombs because that was crazy, man. Straight fire.
Thank you.
Low key, my co-host Keith, he's hot. He wants to dance. Low key, he's trying. He's trying to be civil because you here, but low key, he really wants to dance.
No, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, see, I don't even want to say it like that, but like, I never heard like, you feel me, a female jump on a beat like that and actually flow on that though. Like, you feel me? Like that was it though.
Thank you.
That's when you take somebody's song and make it your song. You feel me? That's how you do that.
And what's crazy is Keith has been on a search, and I think he found his person. And you, seriously, he's been on a search of someone that's serious with their music, that's a female, and everything. And I think he's found his person, honestly.
You know, it's so crazy that you said that though. See, she don't know this, but you feel me? I got a friend from my hood that went to school with her, and bro been telling me about her though. Like, that's the crazy about it. Like, when she first started making music and stuff like that, bro been telling me to lock in with her, but I'll be on some, I don't know what type of time I'll be on. Most definitely though, we could definitely try to see like how we could do something and put something together though.
Yeah, I love it.
Because if she flowing like that, I might need to give me a feature though.
Yeah, you do need to get you a feature.
Go ahead.
Before that, you feel me, 50,000 to come, you feel me, 50,000 for a feature. I probably gotta go and get in there.
Yeah, you do.
Some love.
You do. You definitely definitely do, man. It's Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YTS Keys, man. And our girl, man, Moni the G, man, she's in the building, man. So super proud of you and everything that you've been doing. Real talk, man. Like, it's a pleasure definitely to have you. And you're here, because Keys asked me, like, man, how we get her on the show? And I was like, do you know that they actually reached out to us? I said they were part of, and I gotta send her a lot of love because she like does a lot of dope showcases, and that's my girl Mo from Ambitious ENT, man. Like, shout out to her, man. Because it was her showcase back in December of last year that actually, you know, we were one of the prizes, Keys. We was one of the sponsors for the event, and so Moni is actually a prize of us. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Ain't that cool?
Yeah, that definitely is.
That's cool, man. So shout out to Ambitious Mo, and man, continue success on all you do, man. Also, shout out to my mom, man. My mom sent me a text saying she missed listening to the radio show, and she tapped in right now listening to all of you guys, man. It means a lot, man, because she really does enjoy the radio show, man. And, you know, with us being off for a while, she sort of lost track of what was going on. But, man, she tapped in, man. Listen. That's what's up, man.
Go ahead for the mama.
Yeah, man. So you're here, man. Let's get into how important you feel it is for an artist to have a manager or a management team.
Very important. Highly recommend. You cannot do it on your own. Literally.
And then let's build on all the success that you have. Like, we're going to do it in 3 years. Some different things in 3 years where you would like to be at.
Of course, I want to be at the top. I just want to get, like, you know, money to help my city. Like, you know, I'm trying to get a shop because I like hair. I like doing hair. You know, I got other talents. Like, I'm really looking forward to open a business for the ladies. Like,
wow.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Now, I know this is going to be hard because I'm going to be honest with you, just sitting here. I know this is on your bucket list of things to talk about, but I'm just sitting here looking at you and I'm like, man, how does she single out one artist and all these dope artists that's out that she would like to work with? Like, you know, how does she do that? So, I mean, I'm just sitting here, so I'm curious as to who you going to spit out your mouth as far as who you like to work with.
who I would like to work with, you say in the city or out the city. It don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Big Glow, Glorilla. For sure.
And I saw that too. That's so crazy. I seriously saw that. Like, I was like, man, I saw it. You know, I said this last week. And see, like, anybody that knows I like to have fun and everything. Definitely rotation for your songs is good. Don't get me wrong. But, like me, I'm the type of person where I hear people's songs on the radio a lot. And then I start coming up with my own interpretation or version of the song. And so, I promise y'all, I'm going to take it next time when I'm driving and I'm stuck in this Chi-Town traffic, what my interpretation of tomorrow is. I got my interpretation coming.
Yeah, you gotta get like money. You gotta take somebody else's song and make it yours. That's how you do it. For sure.
Now, see, I was actually saying that as a joke for you to come back at me and say, so you can ride in your car and come up with a song on somebody else, but you don't want to do that song with your brother.
I've been trying to get bro to make a song with me forever. He still don't want to make the song. It's cool though. We'll figure it out, though.
You gonna rap or sing?
You know what? I don't know. It's actually whatever comes to me. Actually, whatever comes to me in the moment, I think that's what I'm going to do.
He look like he be singing, don't
Yeah. For sure.
Sweet.
So I guess me and Motivation Teddy, we be doing R&B songs. So we release an R&B song.
How you gonna bring that man back there? He told
It's WIIT 88.9 FM Chicago, also broadcasting at radio.iit.edu. This is Fusion Radio with Brian Stinson and YTS Keys, man. I guess there's Moni the G, man. She's in the building. So I also want to get into, man, like live performances. Like, what is it like to actually see you live in person and perform?
I'll be lit. I'll be so lit. Like, I cannot make this up. It's just my energy is everything. Everybody say that. Like, I just be lit. I turn up to my music. I turn up to other people's music. Like, I'm just lit. I'm just a lit person.
Alright. What's on your mind, YTS?
No, I was just thinking like, okay, So say for instance you make it to a certain level as far as like in Chicago. Are you thinking about like staying in Chicago and trying to build this up, or are you thinking about relocating and going somewhere
I
else?
could relocate and still build up the right.
What's up?
Just
can't
bring
do
them
that.
out there.
Most definitely.
All right, so if you relocate, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here. What's one city that you feel like you would like to relocate and have an impact musically?
ATL.
See, I knew it. I felt it.
I gotta go to ATL. They real genuine out there. They are.
See?
I went out there and did a off the porch. It was nice. It was real nice. Everybody out there was cool.
And so I sort of been holding this back because I've been part of acting a fool doing this interview. But this is your time to actually act a fool because I heard you real funny. I heard you actually funny than my brother came in. So I want you to share with me some funny experiences during your time of being an artist that like either you was performing or somebody else was performing that actually made you more comfortable performing yourself. As you said, man, look, that set the tone for me. Now I think I can perform. Why am I being nervous?
I ain't never been nervous to perform. Like
Really?
I'm really hurt.
Okay.
Like I cannot make this up. I be lit. Like I always been the type to, just turn up. Like even when I was little, my aunties was paying me to dance at parties. Like they want me to dance for the kids, dance with the kids at the party. I don't want to dance. Like
What's your favorite dance to do?
twerk, of course.
Oh wow.
See, young man, what you think? That's,
Well,
that's,
man, I
that's the way.
got to have others to tell us, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to remember, we got radio audience, we got visual audience, and all that
I
stuff.
know my Katie dance and my Dougie all the time.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. I gotta ask her everything. Like
Nah, I really be doing a little Katie dance for real though. I don't do that on stage, but I be playing.
They don't know this.
I don't know.
Y'all don't know
But you know what? You know what?
Bow Bow.
Look at it.
Oh,
Don't tell me you thought what I thought you thought.
no.
Don't tell me you thought what was you thinking?
No, I just didn't know what y'all was talking about. I wouldn't even think.
Yeah, she dance. We still on dance.
See, cause I thought we was gonna leave Katie alone, but that's cool.
You, see, we thought you was talking about Katie got bands.
I
That's
know.
who he is, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
who he is.
Yeah, but I'm saying thought that from the standpoint of he's got this thing with Katie.
I don't got no name. Don't say it like that. Like I feel some type of way about it. I'm just trying to tell people that I don't know what stigma that y'all getting. Ain't nobody really listening to that though, for real. You feel me? That's all I just be saying. But at the same time, she got fans. But you feel me?
She got a song with Nicki. She just did a song with Nicki.
So my bro over here when you was talking and like had the look on his face, I was hoping he's gonna finish swallowing because he was trying to get his drink in. Is that the big goat?
Man, that's the only.
So man, check this out. He was looking at you, and so okay, without offending anybody, like I know you don't intentionally do it. Like tell the viewers and tell the audience because they don't know.
I could do it like this. This is the best way to do it. Just keep it a band. When you with your girls and y'all doing what y'all doing, do y'all get in the car and be like, yeah, play some Katie Got Bands? No, that's what I'm saying. Come
Dang,
on,
you
man.
ain't even give her a chance to answer.
'Cause
Dang, that wasn't even like 5 seconds. Like you was just
I don't gotta listen to her do the dance. They still gonna know it's Katie dance.
I'm not saying like she don't have no type of like she not known, like she ain't somebody. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just people don't just all back like yeah, play some Katie Got Bands. You feel me? That ain't that. You feel me?
okay.
That's all I just. You be trying to make it like this the whole thing.
I'm saying when you say something, then you definitely gotta have the people where you bring them in because you gotta keep them alive. Some people weren't here with us last week. We got some new people, so so that's it, man. I ain't never trying to put you out there like that.
But no, shout out Katie Got Bands though. She doing thing though. It's just that ain't one of them top 10 names that you all back you play as far as like music. That's how I was trying to say. You feel me? As far as the city though, because sooner or later it's gonna be her. One of the other females that's out here doing anything in the city. Most definitely.
That's what's up, bro. You got anything else you want to talk about? What? I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying it.
No, one other thing I do want to talk about. I see you do you doing your thing with your girls and stuff like that. And you also got your own thing going on. But like, what can we really expect from Moni to G in 2023?
I'm trying to go 12 for 12. I dropped 7 videos last year. I'm trying to do 12 for 12 this year.
That's a real goal. 12 for 12. 12 videos. At least one. At least a video or at least a song every month.
Yeah.
That's decent though. That's definitely decent. See, that's consistency though. At the same time though, if you could start doing stuff like that, that's real consistency. Because once you do 12, you could probably do your family.
And it probably be more than that because features and stuff like
That too. I ain't even think about that. Most definitely.
Alright, so we got one last song before we wrap this up. It's called Back in Mode. Talk to me about that.
this was a song I dropped in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I had took like a little, I don't know, that was like a little 2 month stretch. I usually be working every month, so I'm like, I had to make that back in mode because I'm back in my mode, coming correct.
Alright. Social media wise, how can they stay in tune with you? And then those that's not on Facebook Live right now that is listening and everything, direct them to where they can check you out visually as far as videos and all that stuff.
Y'all can find me on YouTube at Monida G, MONIDAG, and Instagram, MONIDA.G.
Alright, let's jump into your
It's Moni again.
Back Here World Radio piece. I had to let her do that, you know what I'm saying? Back Here World, this Fusion Radio, Brian Stinson, YTS Keys.
Give me my backhand. So phone come through at the FEN. They'll pull up and give you a lesson. They say you on your way like a message. Mommy come through, she clap for this action. Pick up the young to make you do a back bend. Too many excuses, I'm black and they carry off steps. She already in traffic. I just grab it and sit down groovy. Me and she back to shoot us a movie. At the Airbnb, nuking. If I trust somewhere, I'ma lose it. So I play crazy, but I say no business. Whatever I say, I'ma match it. If you got me a beat, I'ma catch it. I'm too early, this is classic. I send niggas out like a package. Love my brain, I'm all about cabbage. So much money is good part the minute.
Alright, I'm gonna send them to you.
Y'all know the vibes. Go. What I say? Back in